Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your July 31st, 2025. Now, before we get going, we always like to say thank you and welcome aboard any new followers here on our growing channel. And if you're not yet officially a follower, please go to our main Facebook page and give us a like and follow there. Now, if you happen to be watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. Well, we're getting some scattered showers and thunderstorms across North Georgia for this afternoon. That'll continue tonight, and we'll do it again for tomorrow. We got one more really steamy, warm day ahead before we finally see a little break in the action and some cooler weather moving in for the weekend. So we'll give you the latest numbers there in just a second. But first, let's go ahead and take a live look up at Brasstown Ball. This camera's been down for a little while. It's a little slow loading. It's going to come on up here. But we're finally starting to see some decent shots up here. Seeing some sunshine, seeing some clouds, seeing some showers in the distance as well. And it looks like we're going to see these skies, I think, predominantly stay cloudy for the weekend, unfortunately, with some decent chances of rain as well. Down here toward Lake Lanier as well, looking at some sunshine and some clouds. A bit hazy out there, a bit muggy, that's for sure. Still very humid across the area, although we're not quite into that criteria for heat advisories. It's around Alabama and Georgia, but you notice we got a lot of North Georgia here, kind of trimmed away. It's still plenty humid, still feeling pretty hot. It'll feel like temperatures in the upper 90s, just not quite into heat advisory criteria. You got excessive heat warnings back over Mississippi, but a lot of this, my friends, as we go into this upcoming weekend, we're going to be saying goodbye to some of this. We get a little bit of a break coming our way. Now, tomorrow, with that frontal system moving in, we do have a marginal risk for severe weather here across portions of North Georgia, down toward metro Atlanta, Athens area, over toward Augusta. Again, some strong gusty winds, some individual severe weather possibility with these storms as we watch that frontal system kind of settle on into our area. Looking at what's going on the radar right now, seeing some showers and thunderstorms up near the Dalton area, some near Dahlonega, down there north of Gainesville, stretching up, heading up toward the northeastern sections, crossing over into South Carolina, into Anderson. And we're going to continue with these scattered storms here for this afternoon as well. It'll continue tonight. We had some decent storms overnight. Woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. We may do it again here for tonight. Now, looking at a pretty good, decent coverage of scattered storms here back over Alabama, over toward Arkansas, and up into Tennessee. So we're going to continue with the chance of some thunderstorms here for the rest of today and tomorrow until that frontal system kind of moves on through. So here's the front currently sitting back off here toward our west. We're getting some kind of some prefrontal activity out ahead of this stuff into Mississippi and in Alabama and stretching over into the Smokies. And this will be coming on through here for tomorrow, but it's not a sharp dividing line. I mean, you notice it's 95 Memphis. We're sitting up here at 80 here up Springfield, Missouri. So it's going to kind of ooze its way in. It's not going to be an abrupt change with the temperatures a little bit with this. Again, kind of a hybrid type of thing. Not really a true fall air mass, but one that's going to make it at least feel a little more comfortable for you. That's for sure. All right, let's go look at our model run here as we're going here for your Thursday. Again, scattered storms here for the rest of the afternoon. It settles down overnight. And then as we go in for tomorrow afternoon, we'll see, again, scattered showers and thunderstorms all across the southeast. A little more prevalent, it looks like, over toward Mississippi and Alabama. And that'll be the trend until that frontal system kind of sinks on down to the south. And we're going to see little impulses kind of right along that boundary. That's going to keep us a little unsettled with the rain chances. And it looks like there's a surge of moisture may come at us going to Tuesday next week. So we'll talk about that here in more detail here in just a second. Let's go ahead and get you ready and take a look at our surface maps here as we kind of look at this here over the next week from our friends from the National Weather Service. Again, kind of watch that little timestamp there at the top as we kind of walk you through this here. As we go ahead and get that frontal system to move on through, should be coming on through as we head in toward tonight. And it's going to stall right across that area. Because of its proximity, we're going to keep the storms in our forecast here for tomorrow. And as we go into your Saturday and into Sunday, so you can see the rain chance is not going anywhere. It looks like the heaviest rain chances will be down to the south with that boundary sitting. Very unusual to be sitting there going into Sunday and seeing a front that far south. But it looks like a little bit of inverted trough kind of hanging back in here. So that's going to keep us with that rain chance kind of sticking around here going into Sunday. Monday, the rain chances stay in place. We got the high up there toward the north. We're going to be seeing that little bit of the northeasterly wind kind of sitting in here as we go into your Monday. Tuesday, again, that rain chance really got a spike going into Tuesday. Notice all that dark green across North Alabama and Georgia there going into Tuesday. Wednesday continues with the rain threat, and Thursday. Now, as we go through next week, the temperatures will start coming back up. You will notice that it's getting a little more warmer and humid, a little more humidity as well. So let's go look at your forecast here for tomorrow, Friday, looking at 93, 73. One last hot day there in Gainesville. 50% chance of scattered storms, kind of in that range all across North Georgia for tomorrow. Again, evening showers and storms possible once again for tonight. Could linger in the overnight like we saw last night. Upper 60s in the mountains. Most everybody else low to mid 70s here for tonight. Daytime highs tomorrow. A lot of purple on this map. I can promise you this. We will not be seeing all this purple on our map come Saturday. But for tomorrow, we're still seeing a lot of heat out there. Still pretty hot, that's for sure. And those feel like temperatures upper 90s to near 100 degrees in some locations. So very steamy out there with scattered afternoon thunderstorms. Here we go with our regional perspective. 86, 86. Boy, you can definitely tell it's cooler up this way, right? Partly cloudy skies in Nashville and Memphis. Steamy 94 in New Orleans. 96 in Savannah. Hot spot 99 over into Jacksonville for your Friday. How about the next 7 days? Here we go as we go ahead and drop us off. Look at that. 93 on Friday, but we're going to be 79 come on Saturday. Look at that. Dropping down to 71, 77, 68 on Sunday. So the rain chances are going to stay up here. Drops off a little bit on Monday and then kind of spikes back up to 60% on Tuesday. That could be a little bit more. There's a little disturbance that may right up out of the Gulf of Mexico kind of highlight our rain chances there. That's why I was kind of highlighting on the heavy rain threat for early next week with that little feature. And then notice the temperatures, we climb right back up, middle 80s by Wednesday and getting up to 87 degrees by the time we head toward Thursday. So by the time we get into the following weekend, I suspect we'll probably be back in the 90s once again. I'm not expecting to return to that oppressive heat dome at this time, but back to more your typical low 90s, 70s, that kind of thing with scattered thunderstorms going into the weekend. But temperatures may be running a few degrees above average once we get into that following weekend. At least that's what the long-range models are looking like for right now. Well, I do want to make the announcement. We did crack 10,000. We're back to Facebook professional status. That's the good news there. A couple of other milestones coming up here real soon. Once we get to 11,200, we'll eclipse the previous page that we lost to copyright issues. And then on August the 4th, we will be able to start our live broadcast. We can do our live broadcast whenever we got severe weather going on. I can come on, bam, do live coverage on that. That's a nice little thing to be able to do. And again, just kind of looking forward to kind of continuing to build the product day by day. We've got some new subscribers. Again, I appreciate my subscribers coming on board here a little bit. I do it daily for the subscribers. If you'd like to help contribute to the channel that way, you can go ahead and sign up for that as well. All right, that's y'all's update for now. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Friday edition. Until then, you guys take it easy. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day.